Alright guys, so today I wanted to take a little bit of time to talk about one of my most anticipated PS4 titles that hopefully will be coming out in the next year or two, and that is Death Stranding. Now, Hideo Kojima is one of my favorite developers. I think he's created some absolutely amazing games throughout the years. The Metal Gear Solid series is what I know him for, obviously. I know he's made other titles, but for me, the Metal Gear Solid series is really what just made me realize, like, man, he has something special here, and it's one of my most favorite game series of all time. And so naturally, I am just very eager and excited to see what his latest project with Death Stranding, what it's going to be like, what this game is all about. I really can't speak too much to it because I think I'm in the same boat with most people where I still don't really know what Death Stranding is or what exactly it's about. We have gotten some information, and some of the information I'm going to share here is older, some of it is newer, but either way, I just wanted an excuse to be able to talk about Death Stranding because I can't wait for this game, honestly. So the first piece of news is definitely the older news we're going to be talking about, and that is how when Mark Cerny did his Wired interview giving information and first details about the PlayStation 5, how apparently it seems he alluded or kind of hinted at the idea that Death Stranding could be a PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 game. So this is what the article said. It says, as in many other generational transitions, this will be a gentle one, with numerous new games being released for both PS4 and the next-gen console. Where exactly Hideo Kojima's forthcoming title Death Stranding fits in that process is still unconfirmed. When asked, a spokesperson in the room repeated that the game would be released for PS4, but Cerny's smile and pause invites speculation that it will in fact be a two-platform release. So obviously there's not too much to go on here, and I know I'm really late to this because this was all the way back when we got the first details of the PlayStation 5, but basically what it's saying is that he gave this kind of smile that really conveyed a message of it's probably going to be a PlayStation 5 title as well as a PS4 title. And you know what, if I'm being honest, I don't think that would really surprise many people. In fact, most people I see are out here saying exactly that. They're saying that they're not really expecting to see Death Stranding until the PS5 is out. Not to say it won't come out for the PS4. Obviously it's going to. It was announced for the PS4. It's being built on the PS4, but it could end up being a PlayStation 5 launch title as well and just become a cross-gen game. I would be perfectly okay with that. In fact, I think that would be awesome because seeing Kojima's first new IP in I don't even know how long on the PlayStation 5, man, that honestly sounds too good to be true, but it seems like that is exactly what could end up happening. So I would be totally okay with that. And make sure you let me know down below if you think this is going to be the case. Are we going to see Death Stranding launch alongside the PlayStation 5? And do you think that maybe Mark Cerny was kind of giving a little nudge here, letting us know that that is what is actually going to happen or most likely going to happen? Or do you think that we're all just reading into this too much? I'm going to be interested to see what you guys have to say. But we do have some more information here. It says, not many games are as shrouded in mystery as the upcoming game from Kojima Productions, Death Stranding. We have no idea what the story is, and all we received are vague cinematic trailers that raise more questions than answers, and we really have no idea what kind of game it will even be, with the only snippets of gameplay shown featuring a character walking around a large landscape and nothing else. Despite that, director/creator Hideo Kojima and those around him continue building expectations for the title. That continued today at a panel at the Tribeca Film Festival where big things were promised for the game. At the panel at the New York Festival, Hideo Kojima said the game will feature something really different for open-world titles, and a large part of it will be players trying to, quote, reconnect with the world and with other players. Since no footage or trailer has been shown, it's anyone's guess what any of that actually means, but the game's acting as a connecting tool of sorts has been referenced before. He also stated that the story will be inspired by recent human rights crises happening around the world, and that Norman Reedus' character will be inspired by many of the roles the actors played in the past. You can check out quotes and pictures of the duo having some fun on Tribeca's Twitter now. So, yeah, I think that obviously here with Kojima saying these things, it's pretty vague. I mean, we don't really know exactly how this is going to translate to gameplay when it comes to the idea of like connecting or reconnecting and, the theme of establishing bridges. But what we can say for sure is that it's going to be a very deep game. I think it's safe to say. I mean, if you've played any of the Metal Gear Solid games, you know that Kojima, he's a very deep individual, and he really knows how to craft a narrative that, even though it can be kind of out there and crazy, it still makes you feel certain emotions and certain things. And I think that's what he's going for here. He definitely tries to convey, I guess, what he would consider a very heavy theme and a very important theme in each of his games. And with Metal Gear Solid 5, I think that theme was, nuclear weapons, obviously, nuclear disarmament and all this stuff, and how it's a problem, and we should have a world where that isn't a thing. And there's just very deep messages conveyed here. So I don't know, even though we don't know much about the game, I'm extremely interested, man. Like, everything I've seen, it just makes me it just piques my interest. Like, I want to know more. And the fact I don't know more, and the fact it's taking forever to learn more, is driving me a little bit crazy. But that's not a bad thing. I'd much rather him take as much time as he needs to get, make the game he wants to make. Because we heard the problems that occurred with him and Konami. And when you go play Metal Gear Solid 5, a lot of the missions are repeat, and there's a lot of filler stuff there. And we pretty much put it together that it's because he was pretty much forced into that position. So it's good to see that he's obviously taking his time here. Sony's okay with that, and I think we're okay with that as well. And I think we just are really excited to experience a fresh new story from the mind of Hideo Kojima. I know I am. But one last thing here that I do want to mention that it could be relevant very soon. We could be talking about Death Stranding again very soon if this is true. Is that apparently he's on Twitter kind of teasing out the possibility of or potentially what is a new trailer. Now, it's been a while since we've gotten a new trailer from Death Stranding, and it says here, is it finally time for a fresh Death Stranding trailer? Going by a tweezing, I just combined the word teasing and tweet. A teasing tweet from director Hideo Kojima, quite possibly, the industry icon has posted a seemingly telling photograph over Twitter, which shows two monitors. The first is displaying what looks to be a trailer, while the second displays editing software. Knowing that Kojima likes to splice his own marketing materials, the natural assumption is that we'll soon be getting a new look at Death Stranding. Now, I think it has been confirmed that we will be getting some type of Death Stranding news either this month or next month. At least I'm pretty sure it's been confirmed. I swear I heard that somewhere. But either way, I do think it's about time we finally get some new information on this game, a new trailer. I think at this point we will take anything. And I think the big question is this. If this trailer is going to be coming out soon, which, make no mistake about it, he was teasing a trailer here. It's very obvious. He does this frequently. If this isn't, when we do get this new trailer, is this going to be a gameplay trailer? Are we finally going to see gameplay in action, with Death Stranding? I think the last trailer we got, it showed a little bit of gameplay, but it was really very little, and it was very, I don't really know what to call it, because it seemed very basic. We just saw a character walking around, and then at the end, we saw Norman Reedus' character kind of trying to use a little bit of stealth to evade character enemies we couldn't see, and he ends up getting taken by them, and it looked pretty cool. But it was a really small snippet, and I think what people really want at this point when it comes to Death Stranding is actual gameplay, like a big gameplay chunk segment that really shows off all the things you're going to be doing in the game and what the game's really all about. Now, I'm not expecting that, which is kind of crazy, because considering by this time I think most other games we would have seen some legit gameplay, right? But with Death Stranding, it's still shrouded in so much mystery. Even when it comes to the game, apparently it is an action-oriented game, right? So that's what Kojima has said. Are we going to get that trailer? Are we going to get that trailer where we see the action, where we see all the gameplay mechanics? I don't know. I mean, either way, I will be excited for a trailer, even if it's not a gameplay trailer. I'll definitely be pumped for it, and I just can't wait for this game. I wanted to make this video because it's been a long time since I've made a video talking about Death Stranding, and it being one of my most anticipated games, I think there is definitely something here that's pointing to us getting some hopefully new and significant information soon in the form of a new trailer. I hope that if we do get a new trailer, which it really does seem like we're going to, it's a little bit more informative than what we've gotten in the past. But even if it's not, even if it's just a cinematic trailer, I will still be excited for it, because at this point I'm just eager to see anything new regarding Death Stranding. And I'm sure if we do get a trailer, honestly, we're going to get something with it. I'm not expecting a release date, but who knows? We're going to have to wait to see. At this point, I'm going to ask you guys to leave your thoughts down in the comments below. Let me know if you're excited for Death Stranding. Let me know if you think it's actually going to be a PS5 launch title, or if it's going to release before that on the PS4. And let me know what you think about Kojima's comments about the gameplay and reconnecting and all this stuff, and what do you make of it, because it seems like it's, I don't know, it seems like it's going to be a very deep game. I don't really know exactly what to make of it, but it's very interesting, I think. And let me know if you think we're actually going to get a trailer soon. Be sure to leave the video a like if you did enjoy it, or if you found it informative at all. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you're new. Hit the bell notification icon, and feel free to share the video out on top of all that. But until next time, guys, take care.